sun, you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shade my smile.
Okay, today is May 2nd, 2021, and it's 3:36 a.m. Alright, so last night I dropped off one of the videos that I did yesterday, and yeah, so there were so far 360 people watched it. That's good. Alright, I didn't give any warning. I'm not gonna do that anymore, because now I need a lot of videos back up, because we are gonna start camping. I think this coming weekend we're gonna go camping, so yeah, I need some backup videos. This one was a last minute decision, and part 2 is coming sometimes next week. So alright, so let's go on Twitter and see what's going on.
So we shall do what women do. We shall talk.
I didn't bookmark anything, so I will have to go through a lot of things. Let me see. COVID on the border, migrant untested, on arrival in US. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. Let's see here. There was some stuff that I liked. So let's see here. Let me read this. Let's see here. Thrive on purpose. I don't think people are concerned enough about why parrots can talk. What? What is going on? I don't think people are concerned enough about why parrot can talk. Okay, like a whole parrot has testified in court, laughing face, and we're just like, yeah, they do that sometimes. What? What is going on? 41 comment under that. Okay, hustler, everything. Meghan, someone please share the video. Okay, so they just had, but wait, they can speak like human? I thought they only repeat words, not form their own sentences. They copy, but they know. what is it? They know what they are saying. Alex the grey parrot was being studied by scientists and he was super smart. What? That video is not Alex. Oh, no wonder he's saying like a bird is a phrase. Okay, that's a canary. All right. So in court, the parrot was asked a question that was really happened, and he or she explained everything. What? Unbelievable. Look at the meme, the guy's face. What? Okay, unbelievable. I mean, it will be weird if part of a parrot is testified. What? Is that a real thing that happened or just a ace attorney? Ace. Ace Ventura. Okay, it's real thing. As per usual, I'd be like, that though. That had happened in America, right? Yeah. No, because this reminds me of a case in Phoenix, right, where a parrot was asked to testify in court. Not a parrot testifying in court. You mean on ace attorney or actual case? Both happened. Poor bird, traumatized. Wait, 1 minute. You're trying to tell me? Laughing my ass off. What? Wow? When? Get down. What? The bird repeated the man's last words, laughing my ass off. Man, I feel so bad for that parrot. No way. This world is weird, cool? Oh my God. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. How this come on my timeline? Let me just get out of there. The British royal family literally never understand the assignment. I just read something on my comment before I start recording that there was something that happened in the UK. What was it? They were a body language expert was called for, what is it? The Harry and Meghan interview thing. I'm like, what? What's going on? Let's see if I could see it. Comment. That's from this. Okay. Where did I respond? It's gonna be 6 hours ago. It was like 4 hours ago. Okay. No, that's not it. I can't even see my own comment. Let's remove. Okay, I can. There it is. Here. Thursday or Friday night, there was a special based on the Oprah interview. Okay, there was supposed to be a body language critics of Harry and Meghan shown in Britain. There's someone who responded, "Care for the love of Saint, what is wrong with the British media, British royal family, and the idiots, some of them, on the island? It is almost 2 months since that interview. Someone please tell them to get lives. Harry and Meghan are not one who you want to play with. Can't wait till May 6th. That is the day that mattered to me. Our little prince second birthday." All right, this is what I respond. As I read your comment, all I see is someone with a shovel digging. The British royal family and associates just keep on digging their graves. But I thought the Sussexes were irrelevant. If they are so irrelevant, why are they keep talking about them? Meghan and Harry have moved on since the interview. Do they know what Meghan and Harry will be doing next week instead of clapping? I'm talking about the Vax Live thing. All right, my goodness. And I said, LOL. Wow. This is crazy. Alright. Just like this person said, the British royal family literally never understand the assignment. Let's see, that was an hour ago. Okay, let's see. I don't believe it because my little Misc goes brown to bronze to blonde in the summer, but not that the hair would. Okay. Not that the hair would. She would do that to young girl. My goodness, to young girl. Would she? Did Kate Middleton really took that baby girl to her hairdresser and got her highlight? Okay, I don't want to talk. When it comes to kids, I try to avoid that. Okay, agree. Unless they were wintering somewhere very sunny. There hasn't been enough sunny days for this to be natural. Is it about the birth picture? Yacht. But yes, 6-year-old with highlights is exactly a great look. Jeez, they start. When you see, if what she says is true, but if they start making that young girl do things like that, is not really give her time to, they're not giving her enough time to embrace her own identity, her own beauty. That's the thing. I mean, I can understand someone who's having gray hair. I mean, young people do that. I mean, as you get older, you want to be fashionable and stuff like that. But that's for them to decide. But don't start them so young. All right. I truly think they're trying to, for a rival moment, and so they're using everything possible to have that moment that washes over the public to be normal with them. They use KM pictures from Prince Philip funeral, the anniversary pic and video. Now this, but nothing is happening original for KP. Your desperation is showing. Tweet of the week. Facts. So glad it's not just me. Not measure the temperature of the room. Not measured. She pretty much means they're not reading the room. See what's really going on to behave upon it. Okay, let's see this one. Oh, I never seen that. Oh, that's probably during the thing in the UK. Okay, a prayer for blessing and God bountiful gift for the Sussexes and Sussex squad. Numbers 6:24 to 26. Quote, the Lord bless and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you, toward you, and give you peace. May God answer every private prayer we ask in our heart. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. This is the thing I'm always saying. It's those things that you say to yourself when you're in your deep concentration and stuff like that. That's when God listens to you. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I don't know God. I never met God. I don't know. I know of him, but I don't know how he operates, okay? You could be doing something unexpectedly. That's when he finally said, let me respond to your prayer. But I was just thinking of when I say when you're in your concentration, you're thinking, your deep thought and stuff like that. All right, so that's probably just amen, amen. What is this? They put a picture of Meghan. What? Let me listen to it. Oh, okay. I think the last clip at the end is another cutout face of similar to this across the street. That's Prince Harry. So she put her pig in there. Let's see. Oh my God, the love. Okay. Oh, look at the like and views. OMG, they're popular on TikTok. Too cute. Okay, OMG, my whole heart. Let me look at it to see what, I mean, I'll have to stop the music. That's Meghan. And then right across, that's Harry. So that's probably her boyfriend across the street. Let me go to the next one. I don't plan on tweet too much. What in the name is this? What? To see who could go far. Oh, oh, this one did it. What in the name? They're gonna collapse. The weirdest game what the, that's the first, that's it, they done. Oh my Lord. Okay, white people, what is going on here? Please fill in the rest of us in. Probably to see, like, Panda and the donkey or something. See who's gonna go further. That's the only way I could make of it. Since I read it, let's see. Okay. They should just F and stop suppressing hormones and itch. Looks like they're practicing. Oh my God. This is the widest thing I've ever seen. Oh my God. This one is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Okay, I'd be hiding with another outcast or two somewhere in the building, definitely on the shit list. I don't know, but the back of that one dude's head smelled like nuts. This is what happened when I don't bookmark things. I come across all shady things and you get to see it, okay? This is what happened. Look like a team building event on WeWork, a cult retreat, okay? It's a trust building activity. Okay, that's the weekend at that seminar where Bryce discovered that tingling I've never felt. That tingling he had never felt before. Oh my god, the huge percent of us folks are just messed up. At this point, behavior like this has to come from lack of hygiene. I don't know, and I'm still sorry. Oh my god, definitely some Bible retreat exercise that means to be a metaphor for something. If it's Bible retreat, so definitely those people are right. Because when you come to those Bible people, they always have some crazy shit going on. Probably some BS about sturdy foundation or something. I think so too. As a matter of fact, I thought who could go farther, like pen on the donkey when you see who's hit the bullseye or who could go farther or something like that. We used to call it Johnny jumped the white horse in the late 60s. Okay, we call it Johnny on the pony in Brooklyn, New York. Never did it after seeing others do it. After others do it, when the pile gets too big and collapse, people got people got hurt. Never understood game where hurting me. I'm laughing because he said when he see people do it, he never do it again. But let me continue reading his. When the pile gets too big and collapses, people got hurt. Never understood games where hurting yourself was inevitable. Oh my god, tears coming out my eyes. They be doing this and then 5 minutes later saying gay. Okay, they be doing this and then 5 minutes later saying gays go to hell. Oh my god, I didn't think this thread would be funny. Tom, please tell me that's your calculator. Oh my god. Isn't this buck? Pretty sure this is the game Gatsby talked about. Okay, toxic masculinity. I'll be like, you meet your natural ally, spine fracture. Spinal fractures. You can just smell. Every single one of them, I start laughing. You can just smell the strength, the stench, and hot breath from there. Oh my god. Oh my god. You can just smell the stench and hot breath from here. The only time I ever saw anything like this was when a neighbor kid took me to Awana. Was it Awana? Does Awana stand for all white and not all? Oh my god, does Awana stand for all white and not all right? Oh my god. LOL, you look like you said the N-word daily. Oh my god, this thread is freaking savage. I'm laughing, I'm trying to hold back because the kids are sleeping in the living room. I don't know why my kids don't like to sleep in their bed. Come the weekend, they rather sleep on the couch. So I'm trying not to laugh too loud. And that my office is near it, but far away, kind of. Oh my god, this is definitely some church camp shit. Okay, church camp or college freshman, definitely. White American are the weirdest white people. They are like a combination of all white people craziness. This is what happens when life is so easy that you get bored. This is also why white people love skydiving and other dangerous things. That makes sense. Okay, when you're bored, you do some dangerous stuff. Makes me think of the Bill Cosby bit about Fat Albert and that game they play otherwise. No idea. Okay, it's a stupid team building exercise that your boss forces you to go to. I'm hiding in the bathroom with 2 co-workers and smoking. We tell the boss, sorry, female problems. Okay, he lets it go. Oh my God. Okay, I'm telling my age here, but I remember an episode of Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids where that they play a game called Buck Buck. Okay, that's the link here. Okay, let's see here. I don't want to know. Nope, staying in my lane on this one. Okay, I'm gonna guess this is a church like and went to a few when I was a kid. Didn't do this, but refused to do similar stupid shit. Hated everything about it. Not just white people, but effing evangelical white people. Most hateful white people on the planet. I've watched this video like 9 times over here quietly analyzing where it's going wrong. I had such fun playing this game in my late teens, early 20s. I don't know. I don't want to know. Alright, 2 last one. Okay, this is traditional competition to see who has to eat the, was it lost fish and peas? No idea, but I think this is how some of my fat boy athletes enjoy themselves. Going in, oh shit, the cat, what? She fit in there? Going in hiding, looks about white. Okay, that's it. Let me see. Okay, that's it. Just a bunch of guys wanting no hormone way to rub their junk and others on each other's, although it's really gay. Oh my God, I've never stayed long enough in a room that smelled like that to find out. Okay, they're putting more thing. Let me get out of there. This is so hilarious, the comment. I don't want to look at it anymore. Next tweet. Key, the irony of Meghan and Harry doing Vax Live is that they were removed from their Commonwealth role, yet their concert aimed to benefit lower income countries, including some of those very same Commonwealth countries. Once again, the firm short-sightedness comes shining through. Alright, like I said in the thing here, they're not clapping, they're doing things. But what the other ones find is just clap. I don't know what the hell they find about clapping. I remember coming across a tweet video where a Brit, I don't know if she's a NHL or was it one of those nurses or something like that, but she put a video out on Twitter and she was really pissed of what was going on. About clapping is not gonna fit my children, clapping is not gonna do this. It's in one of my videos because I shared with you. I just don't want to go look for it. But I thought of her whenever things like that popped up. You know, Meghan and Harry are doing things, they're not clapping. Okay, yep, the British royal family and press really play themselves because racism. Okay, encapsulates their character, strip of title, patronages, security, target with abuse. They could bury their heads in the sand or say, not our problem regarding people and need in Commonwealth countries. Okay, the commitment and the compassion are real. Service is universal. What is it when Harry did his last speech? He said, nothing will never change.
So, I want you to hear the truth from me, as much as I can share. Not as a prince or a duke, but as Harry, the same person that many of you have watched grow up over the last 35 years, but now with a clearer perspective. The UK is my home and a place that I love. That will never change. We both do everything we can to fly the flag and carry out our roles for this country with pride. Once Meghan and I were married, we were excited, we were hopeful, and we were here to serve. For those reasons, it brings me great sadness that it has come to this. The decision that I have made for my wife and I to step back is not one I made lightly. It was so many months of talks after so many years of challenges. And I know I haven't always gotten it right, but as far as this goes, there really was no other option. What I want to make clear is we're not walking away. And we certainly aren't walking away from you. Our hope was to continue serving the Queen, the Commonwealth, and my military associations, but without public funding. Unfortunately, that wasn't possible. I've accepted this, knowing that it doesn't change who I am or how committed I am. But I hope that helps you understand what it had come to.
All right, so he's still doing the things that he's doing. I think I brought this up before. Those royal family, they have that thing in their head, okay? Because it just like a tweet that I saw yesterday. I think I screenshot it. This guy was saying that when he was a child, they sent him to like those Cub Scout or those retreat kind of thing as a young man. They made him pledge allegiance to the Queen and God. Okay, so they were embedded in them. So the royal family have ingrained this kind of mentality. It's become part of them. And then you have other people who allow them to behave in that sense of just a name, meaning that you are royal, therefore I must bow down to you, I must open the door for you. It's like, all this kind of thing. So Harry and Meghan understand a name doesn't make a person, okay? It's what you make of yourself. Look, for instance, there's so many people whose name Michael, so many people whose name is Mark. Each one of them are not the same. So a name itself does not really make a person. It's what you make of yourself, your character, your behavior, your values, your integrity, this kind of thing that makes this Michael or this Mark is different from anybody else. Okay, so if they're saying Mark did this, most people will say, which Mark are you talking about? Okay, if somebody knows a lot of Marks. Okay, so they will say Mark so and so. Then you're gonna start identify this person by either skin color, hair color, eye color, or some behavior kind of thing that they do and things like that. So Harry and Meghan knew a title does not make a person. So they could take everything away from them, any title, imaginary thing, things that you cannot touch, okay? What happened? If they took, the prince or something away from Harry, okay? The only thing, okay, that's sort of attached to it, which Harry had shown it can be done without it, is the fact that they took the title away from Archie. All right, so he doesn't have security because this is human things. All right, but look at Harry. Whether or not they took all titles, all sort of things away from him, his security away from him, he make up his ability to do things, substitute whatever it is that they took away from them. So these things, the royal family have ingrained that royalty mentality kind of things into themselves, thinking that, okay, it is something. When in fact, without human, those things are impossible. Okay? You could create machines to do things for you and stuff like that, but eventually it's human that have to make the things happen. All right? So if the public is not responding to their royal kind of thing, because I've heard a lot of people starting to talk about, why do we keep paying the royals our tax?
Be us four sitting there. I just don't get it.
But are you talking about what you mean as royals, or as like Kim Kardashian? Because for me, they're becoming celebrities.
Well, to me, that's all they are.
The Queen
is their celebrity.
For me, is brilliant.
I love the Queen.
Yeah. Duty, responsibility.
She's always worked really hard, hasn't
I would
she?
work hard if the whole country paid for me to have like 12 houses and work really hard.
No, they don't. Well, if they're just like us, why do they need all that faff?
People are thinking that already, even without them doing all of those things. I'm already thinking, like it's freezing cold outside and people are homeless and these people have like houses to spare. And it does sometimes become a little bit frustrating because I don't see the purpose of all of that money going to this entire family.
Okay, so once the people start not taking the royal at the term as the royals, the royals take it, okay, there won't be no response. So eventually, royal means nothing. All right, I hope I explain it. These are just words, okay? Their behavior is what matter. Okay, exactly, and that's why I always support them and the causes they get behind. They're the best humanity, reaching out when so many, including the firm, will have thrown in the towel and walk away. All right, that's exactly that. Let's tweet comment under that. Exactly. They could easily just sit back and make money and only worry about themselves and spend a lifetime vacationing, buying Swiss chalets, etc. But no, they are working hard to help those in need and bring awareness to and help with issues of today. They are the real deal. And on one of my videos, one that went live last night, okay, and one that's the part 2 of it is gonna come sometime next week. I said something that I think there was a picture of Harry where they're saying Harry is husband material or something like that, and I started talking. I'm like, I don't think it's everybody who actually can somebody handle Harry when he's at at home or just being the real deal, okay, not performing to the public or anything like that, okay. So in that particular instance, I remember saying, I think Harry and Meghan, they breathe, eat, sleep, and think about service to others all the time. Okay, and I even include Miss Doria into the mix because that's what she does too. So if you're not that type of people, you can't. There's no way you'll be able to live with them. All right, but this is that bring this to mind. Okay, they are the real deal. They probably, like I said, thinking and breathing, sleeping, and think how they're gonna help other people. Okay, on the flip side, this one concert alone could have justified the firm's existence for years to come while raising goodwill for them across the world. And all they had to do was sit back, shut up, enjoy their riches, and let Harry and Meghan do the work. Dumbasses. I've been saying that. Okay, I've been saying that. All they had to do is just shut their mouth, go cut ribbons. Okay? Harry and Meghan were willing to do the work in the background. Okay, where it really mattered. But no, they were so blind by Meghan's skin color. Well, that's their fault. Okay, that's their fault. All right, been saying this for a while now. All they had to do is pretend nice, let Harry and Meghan do the work, and just show up to reap the benefits. Thank you, okay? But like someone said, the British royal family never understand the assignment. That's true, and I think that's that's the original tweet here. All right, that part. Okay, at this point, the firm has sunk so low that Harry and Meghan have to perform tasks without thinking about the firm. Yep. Okay, absolutely. The firm should have even be an afterthought. Imagine being future monarchs celebrating a milestone anniversary and couldn't spare a thought for your future subjects. Harry and Meghan are way too altruistic to waste their time worrying about that selfish, out of touch fuss. Okay, blinded by racism. You see, everybody. I mean, what I'm saying here, some of the thoughts that I bring in between some of the tweets, the squad see them. The squad see them. It's like I'm repeating myself in some of the comments here, but it's good. I think I'm gonna go with all of them because I didn't bookmark anything for you. All right, Harry and Meghan are the seeds the firm tried hard to destroy. They did not anticipate the seeds planted, rooted across the pond, and fertile soil will become flourishing, fruit-bearing trees that will be a blessing to the world. Oh, this is powerful. Okay, it's on now. That can't wait to see it. All right, global. You see? You see? Yeah, exactly. That Vax Live, when aired in the US on May 8th, will have a simultaneous broadcast in South America and Africa. Well, CNN Canada, and I imagine other countries will be able to see it at various times too. What is it? In one of the tweets that I showed yesterday, there was someone who put a tweet out there that of a TV, I guess a local TV station was showing, and she recorded it. That people who's gonna participate in it, they ask them to put their cell phone into something so they don't show it on social media. Okay.
Organized vaccines like we do here in the US right now.
Dr. Priscilla Henudel, Assistant Chief of the Emergency Department at Kaiser Permanente South Bay, will be there, tweeting out how excited she is.
I just actually picked up my wrist right before I heard from you guys, so we're ready to go.
Only some of these 70,000 seats inside the stadium will be filled to allow for social distancing. Organizers wouldn't give an exact number, but say thousands of healthcare and essential workers will be in attendance. So will Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, who serve as campaign chairs for Global Citizen.
When I heard that Prince Harry, Duke and Duchess Harry and Meghan were going to be there, that's probably going to be the highlight of my year.
President Biden will make a virtual appearance along with other big celebrities and artists like the Foo Fighters and her.
The whole objective of this concert is to try to secure at least 10 million doses for the heroic doctors and nurses on the front line all around the world.
Dr. Henudel was told everyone will be required to wear masks at all times and have their temperature checked, but she says it's so worth it.
It's just a very liberating feeling, but it's also, it keeps you safe.
For those attending the concert, they will have to put their cell phone in a zipped, locked baggie because it is being recorded for the public to watch next Saturday, May 8th, streaming and on air, and you can watch it at 8 o'clock on our sister station, CBS 2. Here in Inglewood, Jasmine Beal, KCAL 9 News. So this is the kind of secrecy that Harry and Meghan will be having around them. But I'm pretty sure there'll be at least one who's going to sneak something here. But this is just to show you the secrecy of things. All right. Well, okay, I just read that. The firm doesn't care about the Commonwealth interests. Okay, that's not their job, and it's best those countries know and see. That's right. Okay. Where the royal family batch up was letting the greatest ambassador they ever had, who relate to all people regardless of ethnicity, to slip through their fingers. Well, their loss is America, and the rest of the world gain. That's right. I remember when Meghan and Harry were getting married, there was one person, I think it was CNN. It could have been CNN that I was watching during their wedding. They were talking to someone in the crowd, and someone in the crowd said something like, Meghan is their gain, or something like that, similar to this, but the reverse, that they welcome her with open arms. It's their gain. America's loss is Britain gain. And now look at this. All right, now the UK lost both of them. Okay, both of them. And look at that, they're gonna raise Archie to be seeing all of this. Okay, all of this. All right, I know Archie will be with Grandma Doria. Okay, all of this. Service is universal. Okay, when a door is shut, God opens a window. Okay, window of opportunity. The irony of Meghan and Harry doing Vax Live is that they were removed from their Commonwealth roles, yet their concert aimed to benefit lower income countries, including some of those very same Commonwealth countries. Once again, the firm short-sightedness comes shining through. Okay, did I just read that? All right, so she bookmarked this. Okay, so true, their loss to the world's gain. Okay, the Commonwealth was created as a face-saving and appeasement project for Britain during the end year of colonization after World War II, when most colonized countries fought Britain for their own independence. It was never about helping poor countries. The project itself has to end. And India, I just found out in one of my tweets, okay, I was asking myself a question, is India still part of the Commonwealth? And then went and Google and search, and I did show a screenshot of it. And I think they they were out of it at some point, and then they came back to another point. So they're part of it. Now, India is one of those who's really devastating by COVID. Okay, and I saw somewhere yesterday, I didn't show it, on the side that was trending, is that I think it's Australia or something like that, who's gonna find people who flew out of Australia to India, or the other way around, or something like that.
Good evening. For the first time in our history, it will be a criminal offence for some Australians to come home from overseas. Chris Uhlmann says within the next 48 hours, returning citizens will be threatened with 5 years jail if they've been in India in the past 2 weeks.
Australian cricketers Adam Zampa and Kane Richardson made the wrong kind of headlines when they bypassed a ban on flights from COVID-ravaged India by transiting through Qatar's capital of Doha. The back door is about to be slammed shut.
Yes, we will. We've been clear about not wanting people to come through third countries.
Nine News understands the federal government is considering a move that, for the first time in history, will make it illegal for some Australians to come home. Invoking the Health Minister's sweeping powers under the Biosecurity Act, from as early as midnight tomorrow, it could be a crime for anyone to come to Australia if they've been in a high-risk country 14 days prior to arrival. The penalty is 5 years jail or a $66,000 fine.
It's an horrific situation unfolding in India.
The extraordinary move comes on top of the demand that any international traveller spend 2 weeks in hotel quarantine.
Loopholes are worrying, but at the end of the day, we still have quarantine. Nobody's going to avoid quarantine.
With over 9,000 Australians in India, the government's also keen to say that it will restart repatriation flights as soon as it possibly can. But with the disease raging through that country, that could be months away.
We have to be able to continue to do two things: protect Australia and bring Australians home.
I don't question the advice of the need to shut the border now, but it's obviously not a solution for those Australians. We can't abandon them.
As ever, the government will say this is all for our own good. And through this crisis, we've learned that the state and federal health ministers have astonishing powers. So far, Australians have been more than happy to go along with every restriction, every lockdown, every border closure. But here's a debate worth having. Should it be a crime for an Australian to do everything in their power to flee danger and come home in a crisis? And just how much liberty are we prepared to cede to our governments before we lose what's essential to making us a democracy?
So they really don't want anybody to fly over there. So they are really, I'm telling you, this is why Australia didn't get that much of a effect by COVID, because from the beginning they really targeted right away. They did the isolation and all of that. So now they're gonna fine people if you either fly to India or coming in or something. I don't know how it went, but it was on the side in terms of trending thing. All right, let's see here. Oh, what I was gonna say about India is that India is part of the Commonwealth. Now that the amount of help that they need with COVID, and then you see, I mean, Britain has its own shit going on right now with Brexit and all of that, but that should open their eyes, okay? Big time, okay? Prince Charles is now making sympathetic tooting noises about the plight of India. Soon he and Willie dearest will mount an initiative of their own, but they will absolutely not be copying Harry and Meghan, not in the least. And at the church side, they're intentional. They are revealing who they are. They don't care about those Commonwealth countries. They can't even participate in Vax Live. That's how much stock they put into the white power, which is representing through the monarchy over the family. Okay, it's just common empathy sense that poor, unvaccinated, under-regulated countries will now be widely overrun with mutation, while richer places are vaccine. The mutation will then try to gut the whole world. Yep, they remove themselves. They choose to live their role as a royal family member and then do this. What the hell? Where this person have been? Okay, lucky for the firm royalists or to them to notice this. Okay, that's a response to that, I think. It's not, but I'm just feeling it feels like it's a response to that. 100%. As they previously stated, service is universal. Okay, they make appearance and pretend to give a damn. The only thing they care about is being paid. Who? While will not and cannot peep sheep, pet sheep, and the British taxpayers pay them. Bye, girl. Okay, girl, bye. Alright, let's see what else is going on. That was this. I can't believe I went through all of that. Alright. Okay. Nearly 2 months since Prince Harry and Princess Meghan were interviewed by the Queen Oprah, it took the royal family 2 days to say it was private matter, aka will continue briefing against Harry and Meghan while still copying them, and our media dogs will leave no stone unturned to discredit them. My goodness, that's true. Let's see, there's 2 comments in here. The couple keeps soaring high. Their haters are getting angrier. Correct. Even in the Was it liberalish Guardian is doing its best to plug the other two. Was it Megxit has been good to the what reality are they living in? Megxit has been good for the royal couple, the other couple that is. The Cambridges are proving to be expert of self-marketing. Sorry about that, Harry. What? I saw it. I talked about it on yesterday's video. I think one of them you guys already seen because I make one of them live yesterday and one that's gonna be live sometime next week. I talk about it. The video was there. I didn't show it, but the squad were talking about it, saying it's like a ad for some crazy thing. Okay, if this is the way they wanna see it, okay, whatever. Next tweet, there's this. Look at the eye. What is going? Urgently needed. A lady who can cause drama and stop a wedding on Saturday, and 300K. How do you want me to show up pregnant or with children? What? I can come with 2 children that look like the groom. Oh my! What in the name? What is going on? They want to stop a wedding? I'm just looking. What? Let's see. There's 16 comments. Hilarious. Oh my God. I mean, look at the groom. So are they the groom, real children or pretend children? My goodness. I need an invite like now. I really need. I'm ready to go. I want to hear what the groom has to say. I love my people with all their wahala. Okay, I'm Wally. This is too funny, waking up with 2 kids that look like the groom. Oh my God. This face definitely looked like that. Oh my God. Oh, well, all right then. You ready? Oh my God, people are just laughing. That's the thing I come across on Twitter. All right. Harry takes pride that Santa Bali keeps helping children during the COVID crisis. Okay? You see, look at what they're reporting compared to the one I just read a few minutes ago. I think is in this comment. Okay, what is it? The Guardian was talking about the other couple, about the advertisement that they did on themselves. But look at Harry. Okay, they're talking about things that they do, that they're doing. My goodness. Okay, Harry takes pride that Santa Bali keeps helping children during COVID. The Duke co-founded Santa Bali in 2006 to help vulnerable children in Lesotho, Botswana, and Malawi. And I spoke about that also in one of the tweets video yesterday. All right, there's one comment in there. Okay, I'm so proud of Harry and Meghan. They have taken the services universal to a whole other level, whereas the other Magnificent Seven have nothing to show for their work. All we get is videos, photograph, phone-in, glorify, magazine article about said video or photograph. Okay, that's what they were talking about from that last video. Okay, tell us how great they are. Like many teachers used to say, show your work. The Sussexes are getting things done, period. That is true. That is true. All right, let's see here. This is what happened when I didn't bookmark anything. I go through all of this and see all those crap stuff. Okay, they can feed hungry kids but have money for a yacht. They can't feed hungry kids but have money for a yacht. All right, let's see here. Madness is disgraceful. Total BS, wasting taxpayers' money like that. Is it the royals are they talking about who bought a yacht? The way they dismiss the plight of vulnerable kids is really shameful. Or is it part of the British people, but want to jump on them for PR when it suits them? What is this? Who bought a yacht? Right, so I don't know. Maybe the royal bought a yacht or some MPs bought yacht. I don't know what's going on. Oh, she's the one. She's the one I use when she's getting in the ring. I think she's Brit too. I think she's a Brit. That child got blonde highlight. Okay, so now they're talking about the other thing that I showed you. Was it Kate's daughter? And was both. Okay, my daughter has medium brown hair, but looking back at photos of her as a kid, she looks quite blonde through the summers. So I think that child is probably safe from hair dye. Though Illinois summer is different from an English winter. But she's a child. Why do you need... It's like making her being look too aware. I mean, I'm not saying not to be aware of your beauty or anything like that. I'm not saying that. But to start making her look at the changes, to pinpoint little things here and there about herself. But imagine when she get older, what is she gonna do if she doesn't like her nose or she doesn't like her chin? I'm just saying, just in general. All right, this plastic surgery here and there, and all of this nonsense. Okay, I always feel like plastic surgery is for people who truly need it. Let's say, for instance, you born normal, whatever, something happened. All right, I don't even want to mention it, but something happened where you need to have the surgery. But my goodness, you have England mixed up with a country that has actual sun. I hate to say it, but I think she's also wearing lip color. Oh my God. Okay, and her hair looks strawy without natural gloss sheen. I think the picture might be Photoshop. It might make her look older than 6. Oh wow, they're already 6. I mean, she's already 6. I did wonder there wasn't been any real sun in the UK for many months, so there's a lot of Americans saying that it's natural because of the sun. They've never experienced the British spring nor summer where the sun is optional. The sun is optional. That's where they go for the tent, whatever that thing they do. LOL, remember the dance mom when Jojo Siwa had her hair bleached by her mom and everybody was like, flash face, but you're right, it's none of our business. Oh my God, I just saw it. It's a great picture of Cha. She really is a beautiful little girl. My hair did that every spring, summer, in the sun. Of course, I used to help it along with a lot of squeezed lemon juice, LOL. She's looking more and more like her father with paper eyes. Okay, the lemon juice mentioned made me think of Sun and from back in the days. Okay, yes, she did, unless her hair changed that much from the anniversary movie. Oh my God, she looks like a little female William. Okay, my sister's brown hair developed natural highlight when she was very young, 5-year-old. My grandmother insists still does 20 years later that my mom dyed it and use it as another reason to hate my mom. I did that, or someone bump up the saturation on the photo. See also the pink lip, okay, and the background color. But why they will do that? All right, why would they do that? Except it's the beginning of the summer. Who knows? All right, so people still commenting nonsense. OMG, notice that too. Those pooch kids. Yeah, but anyway, let me move on. Let's see here. All right, I read that Prince Harry take pride that Santa Bali keeps helping children during COVID. All right, let's see here. Okay, our nephew has been socially distancing from his relatives in the UK for over a year. I stand a king who's ahead of his time. The squad, like Archie had a choice. It's what it's pumped. But it's true. It's the craziness of the squad. Okay, a smart and decisive king. Okay, look at him. I love when he looks so far in a distance like this. That's him looking at a distance across the pond. Look at him. The king have no time for Garden Island shenanigans. Okay, he's hoping for the next 35 years, as he should. You know, I'm telling you. Look at him. You know, when you look at this picture like that here, you're thinking, you know, how a child doesn't, you know, don't know the danger and all of this, and how far his parents went to protect him. All right, when he grows up, he's gonna realize and said, I didn't know that they did that to me, and he probably gonna think he's American all his life, when in fact he born. Don't get me wrong, because of his mother, he is also American. But in terms of where he was born, literally where he was born, I'm thinking about, my goodness, look at him far in the distance. It's like, talk to me. What? And as I look at this picture also with how they were worrying about his skin color. Look at him. He's whiter than his father. Oh my God. You know, black people have the strangest kind of genes where, you know, it's like their gene is can be, you know, things could just run through like water. Okay, like water. They flow like water. They could give different shade. And this is why, you know, there's so many different shade of black. All right, you got from look at Archie here to lighter and to darker and darker skin. My goodness, I don't know if I explained this properly, but that's what was going in my mind, the craziness, and it come out like that. All right, next tweet. What's going on? Again, I didn't bookmark anything. I'm just going to my own page. Okay, the royal family is a cult. People of Britain cult members, which explain why even dissenting voices praise dear leader, yet no one can articulate what makes the dear leader so great. Okay, Princess Meghan extracted Prince Harry. Racist royal family. All right, let's see. I hear duty and service repeat like a mantra. Beyond ribbon cutting and waving, there is nothing they can add when asked for further evidence of these duties and services. This is the thing here. Remember, all of those nonsense that we see going on around the world, the racism and all of this, originated right there in the UK. Okay? So all of this hate that they created around the world is for them to be at that moment to be seen like that and not be able to lift a finger. Okay, they put division among other people. Okay, while you're not recognizing their laziness. All right, while others are fighting to be recognized or to be part of or something like that. All right, they divide people into different things, whether it's skin color, eye color, hair color, and all of this. Okay, they spread this like wildfire throughout the world. All right, so meanwhile, those people who wants to be accepted, okay, the nonsense that they put in people's brain. All right, while other people are fighting to be accepted, and now in their home country, what they did is another version of it. Okay, now it's too close to home, so they don't want to put too much of the division there, because remember, in the UK, I did a small little research. I think I have a video on it on my channel, where how the UK start with the tabloid and all of this kind of thing. So they used to they didn't treat black people in terms like slavery does, like they do in the Commonwealth or outside of the UK. They didn't treat them like that because this was too close to home. They let them walk free, do whatever, but there's only one thing: they cannot mix. So to avoid that, what they do is they hit the tabloid. Okay, it's putting them in the pictures in a weird way and all of this, because they didn't want them to get to be pretty much where Meghan is, to be part of the royal family. All right, just watch that video. The other day I look at it again thinking, oh my God, how did I put this video together, because I forgot, but I think I did a pretty good job with it. So what they also did in their country, so they didn't put that racism like and chain black people in the UK and all of this. They didn't do that because it was too close to home. Then there will be too much they know the chaos that could cause the country. So instead, they put that mentality, they ingrained this in the people's brain, that the service, what is it again? I'm coming back. I knew I would be needing that tweet that I come across yesterday. I don't have it in front of me, but I have a screenshot of it somewhere. Is that they want people to praise them. Was it God and the Queen? Okay, God and the Queen. So they ingrained that into the people's mind. Okay, ingrain it that it's God and the Queen. And then when you ask what they're doing, it's just, they just say it's service and duty. But now people are questioning it. This is why William is in danger for his kingship. Probably, was the father, Charles too, because people are questioning it. What are you showing? This is why they don't like Generation Z. They're questioning. Show me your service and duty. Now, the country, the people are suffering through that pandemic and all of this. Show me your service and duty. You're not doing it. How come Harry, who's you throw out of the country, out of your family, because of his wife, okay, who's doing so much better for people? What are you doing? Show me. Clapping doesn't do shit. Clapping, it just annoy your ears. It make noise. Okay? But I don't know. They ingrained in people's head this thing about service and duty kind of thing. Alright? So Generation Z is asking, show me your service and duty. When people are dying, what duty? Show me how you're helping these people. Alright? I'm so curious to know whether that cult, like worship, will just move to Charles when he's king, or if they only have a cause. They were all indoctrinated on the Queen since birth. Okay? Okay, I guess I won't have to wait too long to find out. Okay, the whole God save the Queen let me know it was a cult. Okay? Alright. I think that's part of their anthem or something like that. Alright? So what happened when she died? What do you get? God save the Queen. Everybody have an expiration date. They probably I'm gonna say something like when Philip died, they kept him in a box. So they probably gonna keep the Queen in a box, never said she died. So they could still get they could still get the taxpayers' money. And then when they decided it's enough, they'll say she died when she's like 113 years. You know, there's some people who live that long. Oh my Lord. Okay, let's see. Next tweet. 3-day weekend. So so you have 1 day to rest, 1 day to clean, and 1 day to think. You see, this is why Mina Harris. That's a good point, because if it wasn't, that's in the U.S. If it wasn't for what's that thing? Oh my God, I hate that when I'm thinking of it and I can't think of I can't come out with the word. It has to do with work, when you group together. I'm describing everything. I forgot of it, but I'll put the word on it when I'm editing it. So if it wasn't for those workers who fought for this won't be happening. Okay, that 2 days weekend, Saturday and Sunday, they had to fight for those. All right, people need those things, but those business people, they wanted you to work 7 days a week. All right, no time for yourself, and that 2 days weekend is very short. Okay, it should even start on Friday, or at least make people make up the time throughout the week. Okay, to have that Friday off. I could understand that. Let's say you give them. Then again, during the week, people need to work with their kids and stuff like that. So, yeah, they just have to give it up. You know, give an extra day. Okay, let's see the thread. That's Mina Harris. Let's see here. That would be something good. Someone mentioned it. I forgot. Socializing and fun ups. Okay, fun. Oops. Okay, and 4-hour work days. We can do this with a little less chakis and enormous material option consumed and throwing out by Americans. I mean, how many different hot sauce, cereal, junk food, clothes, and other style do we need? Okay, so in a week, you only want to work 16 hours and get paid the same or more, I'm betting. Okay, how does that work? How do companies stay in business, having to hire double the personnel to do the same amount of work and increase wage? I mean, there's ways that can do it. Let me see. I don't even want to think right now. All right, let me get out of this. All right, what I was saying before, and then I sort of scratch it, because if someone is a parent, won't be able to do that, because they have to get their kids, work with the kids, spend some time with the kids every day. What I was thinking about that before that is that every day of the week, extend the hours. Okay, instead of 9 to 5, put it 9 to 7 or something. Add 2 hours each week, each day, and then that will make up for the Friday that you stay home for yourself and stuff like that. And now with Zoom, with technology and stuff like that, maybe it can be done. People could work from home in some areas. Okay. Next, okay, TV Plus updates. quote, the me you can see, end quote, a new mental health series from Oprah and Prince Harry has not been confirmed, but it's likely to debut sometime later this month on Apple TV. It is expected to have 2 episodes. Okay, interesting. All right, I'm not gonna go in it. All right, it is really social media blackout if you just get your grandma to post a photo on social media for you asking for an egg. Asking for an egg. So what's going on now? Okay, let's see here. Okay, it's a kind of late. Okay, it's kind of late. It seems someone heard that the photo didn't get attention and contacted the manager of grandma's account. What? This proves that William and Kate can get much attention without social. Unlike Harry and Meghan, who quit social media, but the world talks about them every day. I wonder if Kim fans got mad at Harper Bazaar because they share videos of Archie hours before Charlotte's photo. Really? Did they? Okay, Harper Bazaar, little Archie Harrison has stolen all of our hearts. Here's what fans of the world should know about Meghan and Prince Harry's first child. Really? I didn't even know. Oh my Jesus. Harper Bazaar. Okay. Yeah, my God. People reply, one reply, I can't stand Bazaar. They are always up to some BS to get a reaction. But you can stand ITV, BBC, and British tabloid who post more BS on a daily basis. Oh my God. Look at that. I was just saying it out of nowhere, but someone typed it. Okay, I just saw that and thought the same thing. Always posting at dinner time, early time now. Okay, sorry, busy filming family's next PR. Look at this, look like 2 eyes and there's the mouth. Okay, there's people just trust my words, not my actions, said Egghead. Just my word. You see, that's true. That's the way they roll. You know, they just speak and then they're not there to do anything. Okay, social media blackout for a weekend is like putting child in time out in their room with TV, computer, and game system. What is this point? What is the point? Then see it. Was it worth seeing? Kensington Palace released it. Then that's the report I've seen. Okay, the hypocrisy is just so crazy, right? My immediate reaction as well. Okay, what did I miss? Okay, the black. Is it about the son who's doing a protest because of racism and all of this? Is that part of this thing too? Oh my goodness. All right, what is this now? Okay, that's commercial. The world fan. Okay, it's a cult. Read this. Okay, it recharged. Someone must have just posted something. All right. Oh, that's this. I don't even want to talk about it. Okay, Boris Sutter. Harry did not stutter. Okay, it was right there for the world to see. Let's see here.
We have to tackle. You know, at the end of the day, she chooses me and I choose her, and therefore, you know, whatever we have to tackle together or individually will always be us together as a team. So
he didn't stutter.
You know, at the end of the day,
Harry did not stutter. Yep. Let's see here. No, he didn't. They seem confused about what he meant. We need to keep reminding them. Okay, was loud and definitely clear. He said it and he's living it. That's right. That's right. I'm telling you, that foundation that I keep on talking about, it was set. Nothing was gonna deter them. It's just the British media who invade into it and disturb it. And I think that was a good thing for him too. All right, let's see here. 16 hours ago, I think I cover it. Welcoming Centre Ballet achievement during a challenging year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Prince Harry and Prince Theodore said, despite limited resources, we are proud to say that Centre Ballet stepped up to meet the moment. Read our annual report here. I read it on one of the videos of yesterday's date. Okay, one went live and one is gonna be live in a couple days. All right, 2 different days they're gonna be live, but same day they were recorded. Just check the date on it, on the date that I usually put on the title. Okay, so brother, all of you are doing great. Okay, continue Centre Ballet, continue the great work. All right, great job. I skipped some. All right, let's see what else is going on here. All right, this is new. That was yesterday. That was her birthday. Right, I've been out of the campaigning and local election as well as all the stuff I'm doing as foreign secretary. Genuinely, no one has asked me about this. Dominic Raab says he truly believes that the PM has been crystal clear when it comes to the refurbishment of his flat. I know some of you don't want to talk about politics, but this is a bit politics. 7 minutes ago, that's what just popped up.
See, this is genuinely what I don't understand about this, is that with all the things that you're listing there that the government needs to try and focus on, all of the things that are important issues for the electorate and the government as well, why don't you just shut this story down? Why do you have all these investigations? Why is the Cabinet Secretary spending his time trying to work out what happened? When you could just answer the questions. Who paid for the original loan? I just don't understand why you're just not forthcoming with the answers.
I think the Prime Minister's been crystal clear about it. I can repeat the answers that I've given to you, but I do think if you've got those reviews underway, the right thing to do, you set them up in order to answer precisely the questions, Sophie, you're asking me. I think it's the right thing to do to let them run their course and not to try and prejudice them with political commentary. It's fine for the journalists to do it and the papers, but I don't think it's right for a Cabinet member to do that.
Do you really think the Prime Minister's been crystal clear?
Yeah, I do, and I think, do you know what, I've been out campaigning the local elections as well as all the stuff I'm doing as Foreign Secretary. Genuinely, no one has asked me about this.
Okay, if you guys, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. Okay, because you might have seen some part of it in other videos, but I know what's going on. Okay, he has not been clear and left too many questions unanswered. The answers given by the PM haven't answered the question asked. It doesn't really matter if rules law have been broken by him. The PM is potentially in big trouble. Boris faithful or no Boris faithful. Okay, still banging on about an issue that most outside of MSM and SM don't care about. I see. All right, if you don't care, then you don't care about democracy. Exactly. Okay. Still, he got the suntan from Cyprus trip. Okay, Tory canvassers only knock on doors of non-Tory voters. They avoid anyone who is likely to ask them real questions. They prefer to have planted questions which will big up the Tory party candidate. I mean, right now, I don't know, there's an election going on. I think there is an election going on. So this is when you guys have to make a change. With the way the pandemic gone, I'm telling you, they had the same idea as the US, the way Trump was bringing the country, but people have a different idea. Okay, the level of question is primary school level at best. You didn't ask me yet. Depend on who you talk to. I mean, he really hasn't. Why isn't when the Tory MP open their mouth, bullshit just keep coming out? They honestly think, okay, the taxpayers are as gullible as them. Well, probably, yeah. Because if you keep on voting for them, after all this stuff that for instance, from the outside, I've seen, there's no way I'll vote for anybody like that. Okay, like the Prime Minister and that you guys have now. Okay, look at the darling nephew, Camilla Parker Bowles, again connected with some shady deal. What happened now? Damn, they have the same. She has the same smile as her. Okay, quote, the cash for curtain scandal is not Ben Elliott's first last year. He apologizes the backbench Tory MPs for his part in arranging a fundraising dinner where the House Secretary Robert Jenrick was seated next to the property tycoon Richard Desmond. Okay, so what's going on here? Ben Elliott, the Tory tiger, who's never afraid to tap donors for cash. Fancy romantic dinner on an iceberg. Need Sydney Harbour Bridge close so you can propose on it. Or Sir Elton John to sing at your wedding. Okay, so this is why they taking, money from people to do all this crazy stuff. Okay, no paying to read what I already knew, but why do they all look like that? And breathing. And breathing. Oh, they're so proud of their race. This is what they do. My goodness. And then they're looking like a freaking... There's a lot of videos on YouTube that talk about inbreed. Okay, so my goodness, they don't live that long. Their head looks so weird. Anyway, straight up truth. What is that? Okay, I thought provoking quote by a doctor in India, quote, social distancing is a privilege. It means you live in a house large enough to practice it. Hand washing is a privilege too. It means you have access to running water. Hand sanitizers are a privilege. It means you have money to buy them. Lockdowns are a privilege. It means you can afford to be at home. A disease spread by the rich as they flew around the globe will now kill millions of the poor. Wow. That is true. That is true. And this is the thing here with that balance thing that I be talking about. Okay, so they letting the poor people, just go down, okay, while they elevating themselves. And eventually what's gonna happen? The ball, once you reach the peak, the ball is gonna roll in the same direction as the poor. All right, so this is spreading like crazy. Look at this. Look at the houses. And then when you look at India, though, I don't know much about India, but I do know a little bit in terms of wealth separation. Okay, this picture shows that. All right. My goodness. Let's see. There's 71 comment in here. Let's read some. Okay, the anti-vaxxers of Australia are born of privilege. I can't imagine any Indian refusing a vaccine. I'm so ashamed of our response. Okay, we have them here in Canada too. Sincere ignorance and conscious stupidity brought together by arrogant intellectual laziness. Okay, they have one hell of a good point. My privileged ass had a nice big garden to relax in when lockdown got too stressful. My job was never in jeopardy. I had and still have constant access to free healthcare. Some people can't seem comprehend just how good they have it. Okay, here in Canada, people seem to think we're living under a dictatorship because the government tried to exercise those privileges to save people. Even in the US, you see things going on. My goodness, what is it? I think at least 2 or 3 videos ago, from today's date, what is it? I spoke. Some influencers, okay, people with the mic were telling people not to get vaccinated. They don't think of the border issue. My goodness. Okay, until they realize the poor are the workers who contribute greatly to their wealth. Okay, that's another point that I brought. Okay, for you, I bring this up not too long ago. Unless you have the skills everybody have, you should be okay with the way you guys are treating other humans, because none of us have all the skills that is needed to sustain society. So therefore, you have to treat other people with respect and dignity. Give them the same kind of health care that you will have for your own kids and stuff like that. All right, I've been saying this. Once these poor people go, because I don't see the rich people wants to pick up or clean the garbage around or go pick up the whatever, or if they want to fix their car break down or something. Yes, they have money to buy a new one. So what happened to those other people who put those cars together? Okay, the people who put the cars together, they don't have that much money to, like you guys do. Okay, like the rich people do. So therefore, you have to take care of them. We're gonna see the ripple effect of this, not only spreading the disease, but when things is not being done. It depends on who survived this. Okay, people's gonna have to put a different hat on every level. Okay, look directly at any members of your community that continue to travel, rationalizing their essential trip. Unless it was for medical care, it was not essential. What is it? Yesterday, my husband took the kids to his mom, and I had to come to a good realization with that. And I was like, because I was fighting tooth and nail with him, the kids are not going to his mom. But now the weather is getting a little bit better. Okay, normally they will go and sit inside and talk. And I was taking a shower and I was like, oh, the weather's getting better. Okay, instead of keep on fighting with them, he can't take the kids. Okay, if they stay outside, I don't know if they did because I didn't go. If they stay outside and interact, and I talk to my kids too, don't go and hug, don't do all of this, keep your mask together. And I even instruct my husband, to tell his brother to get the car out of the garage. That way, when the kids are going to the bathroom, they could go through the garage instead of walking around the house. Okay, that's how much precaution that I was taking. Okay, so that thing is still out there. People are thinking it's not. My goodness. Yeah, we had a huge discussion a couple of weeks ago regarding that. And then this is one of those things when you are married, you have to, there's different battles that you pick, and there's some you have to, stick to your gut. All right. All right, let's see what a fantastic reminder of how privileged many of us are. Most of us have access to life-saving vaccine. My M and L, okay, my mother-in-law, okay, so that's the issue. My mother-in-law passed away from COVID, but she was 99 and was our only loss. We've barely been impacted, just home more. Work from home, nice big garden, home deliveries, etc. Yep. Guess what? Who bring your food here? Who bring to your front door? Unless if it does, what is it? Apple? Is it Apple or Google? Or what's that thing they were trying to do? I don't know it ever come into fruition. Maybe COVID stopped the process of it. Where they have those cars who drive for delivery and stuff like that. But other than that, it's people. Without people, none of this can happen. Okay, so true. What is happening in India is horrific, and the world leaders need to step up to assist them. Okay, sadly, to a large extent true. At the same time, it's extend our support to people around us who are in need, regardless of class, creed, or religion. Humanity together more than ever is the need of our and the way forward to a future that is more equitable and empathetic. And as I was reading this, I'm thinking when that thing first started, how serious were these people in India were taking it? Because there's some countries like Australia and New Zealand, for instance, who took it seriously right at the gate. Right at the gate, they took it seriously. So for a country like that, they have to blame their leaders for this. Okay? Prevent people from traveling, because you know how much people you have in your country. I don't know. Maybe they thought that will curb it in a way, but this is what happened if people think evil. These are the things that happen. If this is what they were thinking, to allow the disease to come in, they never thought of themselves. Okay, but look at this now. I don't even want. You know what? Let me just get out of this because it's very sad in so many levels. What in the name? Oh, that's how big of the fish that they caught. 100-year-old, 240-pound fish caught in Michigan. What? Okay, 16 comment in here, but let me go on this first. That's a squatty. It's one of those days where I feel like I just staying in bed, but I can't. I have to clean the house, prepare dinner. I have a bit of garden to do later. Hubby said he will help me with the laundry and hover the stairs and lounge. Allocate my son to dust the lounge. All right. Okay, let's see here. All right, so that's that. I'm not gonna go in it. Okay. Amen. Okay. I was talking about this in one point. There's another picture where Harry, I think it's almost the same spot too, but maybe a different pose that where they move and then they snap the picture, where Harry was looking at Meghan and with just at awe. Okay, and I spoke about this, and I think Meghan had mentioned Miss Doria to the ladies of the Hub Kitchen about Miss Doria and the things that she's done, and she probably wanted her mom to meet them, and I think that's the only reason Miss Doria came. I mean, when you look at these three here, again from yesterday's video, when these three are in the house talking, okay, to how are they gonna help people? What can they do to help people? This is the regular conversation. Okay, I don't know if I could live in a house like that. Not that it's bad, but it's just that this is not my passion. Okay, I'm not saying helping people is bad. This is not something I want to do 24/7. All right, I'm more like, okay, if I have money I could help or something like that, whatever. But these three over there, I mean, Archie and baby Sussex, that's coming, they're gonna be in good hand. From grandma to mom and dad. Perfect example. All right, Let's see here. There's one comment. Let's check it out. Okay, just hot. All right, let's see here. Okay, I'm convinced the royal family comes team has paid for bats. See the below New York Times, because every time one of them is trending, it's from extremely fake looking fan account. Okay, the royal Instagram mystery published 2020. 2 royal couple, 2 Instagram account, 1 conspiracy theory. This is so true. The image itself is so true with this. Alright, New Yorkers, by now in the 1950s, I would have a husband, 2.5 kids, a lobotomy, okay, my life in different decades. In the 80s, I will have by now a flourish, stable career. In the 50s, I will have a lobotomy. Oh my God, lobotomy. Wow. Okay, well, lobotomy mispopulation in the 1950s. Okay, I wish they also done the 1990s. Alright, so the thing stopped recording. Let's go back on Twitter. Alright, so I want to finish. I have 3 notifications. Let's see what's going on. What is this? Okay. Oh, this thing I saw yesterday. Did I bring it up? Okay. OMG. I'm mad for sis. Okay. So let's listen to this. This is very interesting.
4.5 years ago, in 2016, I wrote and directed a short called Groundhog Day for a Black Man, which is about a black man who relives the same day over and over and tries different methods to survive a police interaction. Then, 1 year ago, after the murder of George Floyd, I got an email from Now This News. They said, "We've recently seen your short film, Groundhog Day for a Black Man, and found it very powerful. We would love to amplify it and share the message with our audience." They ended up posting it to their Facebook and their Twitter page. Then 1 year after Now This posts my short, Netflix puts out a short called 2 Distant Strangers on April 9th, 2021. And it's about a black man who lives the same day over and over again and tries to survive a police interaction. It also got nominated for an Oscar. This hit me when I saw in the opening credits in association with Now This. This past Sunday, they just won an Oscar for that short, 2 Distant Strangers. And I don't know what happened. I'm not making any assumptions. 4.5 years ago, in 2016...
So it's replaying again. Alright, let's see here. Alright, before anyone says, quote, she needs to sue, end quote, I'm not a lawyer. Okay, 2 things need to look at first. What's on the books, law-wise. Second, what agreement she had when she released or gave the okay to Now This. From here, she can proceed. Ideas that you might think is nothing, others can make money. Alright, 5 people like it. I'm not an entertainer lawyer, but immediately wondering the same thing. The original concept of a person stuck in a time loop is not an original concept. I immediately thought of Groundhog Day. She should consult a lawyer to find out her legal option. Alright, lesson for all. Okay, so what's Trayvon Frey got to say? Okay, he's been accepting kudos for his movie all over this Bird app. I think we need to judge to settle this. Okay, never like his ass. Would love to find some proof that he viewed the film when Now This posted it. Okay, she need to sue. Okay, there's that thing here. Hopefully she copyright said short film. Probably not. Maybe that the others knows how the system work, because what was it? Because he's into all of these things, so he must know the law, and for him to go and do this. I mean, some people are very easy to just do things without thinking, just take advantage of other people pretty much. Alright, let's see. Unfortunately, ideas or concept can be copyrighted. I'm not a lawyer, but my understanding is that there have to be very specific element of her script. They direct copy like character names, and then she had to prove malice. It's really hard to win these type of cases. Yeah, she doesn't I don't think she has any case if this is the way she went, especially when she gave okay. Okay, for something like that, before you do it, when someone contacted you for something like that, is to contact a lawyer. Let a lawyer represent you, because they know these things. Alright, let's see. They knew what they were doing, so I won't be surprised if they changed just enough so she won't be able to take any legal action. The whole situation is so effed up. Okay, this is Okay, this is what I'm saying. Changing character's name and title of the script changed nothing. They directly credited the news site as being a source when in reality the source of the news site was an individual filmmaker. They'll choose to settle out of court if she hires the whatever. This has really pissed me off. Okay, and the irony is she is a woman of color. I hope she sues. She's Asian. Okay, let me stop there. Let me see if I have any likes that I did here. All right, this one was good. I saw it last night. I hope folks realize that Oprah's stake in ON has decreased substantially. She's contracted to stay with them through 2025, but Discovery now owns 95%. Just on FYI, so people are not over supporting because they assume she's still 50-50. All right, Oprah is getting old. Okay, this is someone who knows, who knows her worth, and as she's getting older, she wants to enjoy life a little bit more. Okay, she doesn't have to work that hard, which she had mentioned a little bit of that part where the privileges that she had. All right, soon it will turn like BET is now. Okay, anyway, what about Harpo? That's still hers. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I noticed when she sold ON, there was very little press about it. Okay, I feel like that was strategically done. Okay, Lyanna is leaving after the season. Good to know. I knew, glad to say something, can always assume. I didn't know this. Thanks, Prof. Thanks, Professor. Okay, just wanted to say thank you for sharing the fact. Okay, so that's what's going on here. All right, for the squad. I mean, that was one of the reasons I kept my cable for that long, because that was the only news network that cable that I used to watch more often. And then I started telling my husband, we can't my husband was for ESPN and me for ON. Just those two stations, and we're paying hundreds of dollars every month for it. So I told him that we need to cut it. And then my husband took the longest. Okay, while he was still taking his time to come up with whether or not he should do it, it took him a year. Then eventually we just, get out of there. Okay, Harry is gonna be the best girl dad. Let's see here, 35 seconds.
Without the sign, I give you a hug. What's your name? Eliza. Do you love the colour of your hair? Yeah? Ginger is cool, nice. You nice and warm in there as well. Good.
He's starstruck.
She's got the best view in the house. I love it. Hi guys.
So that's why there's I see on Instagram the other day, it could have been Michelle, who's saying they want the baby girl name to be Eliza. That's from that little girl. Can you imagine that? This girl would be so proud that Harry named her daughter after her. Can you imagine this? Wow. Okay, totally. Okay, Eliza Windsor sounds good. Even children warm up to the world prince. Okay, indeed, he will be a great girl dad. Ginger United, so cute. All right, happy Sussex month. Okay, Game of Thrones actress accused of Marilyn Manson of rape and a new lawsuit. I don't even want to go there. Okay, let's see. Yes, I decided to abandon coffee. God help me. Clever band. All right, so there's another squad who got her package. Okay, damn you, Meghan Markle. Oh my lord. Okay, a view from the latte section of my coffee bar. Sassy. Will bliss. Okay, people just laughing. Okay, I just showed this. Okay, do you remember when you joined Twitter? I do. My Twitter anniversary, 2 years. Christine. Okay, happy anniversary. Do you know what today is? Okay, it's your anniversary. Happy Tuesday, Nazareth Christian. Glad you're here with us to help fight the good fight and for the Sussexes. Okay, I love the squad. Thanks for letting me learn from all of you. Okay, congratulations on your Twitter anniversary. I don't even remember when I created mine, somewhere in 2012. I've abandoned it. I came back several times, wonder how it didn't get deleted. That was me. I was there since 2009. Not Pure YT. Pure YT was probably maybe 2 years ago at least. But my original tweet account was since 2009. Okay, congrats, joined September 2011, long time ago. Wow, you're a veteran now. Just because you like me, I was before her, but I didn't know how to use it. I created and it just sit there. I think when I decided to come back, I had to tell them I forgot my password. They had to send me, I had to reset my password. They just remind me I'm 12 years on Twitter. I was inactive though. Yeah, that's most people. This the squad. I think most of them are like that. All right, I have died. Okay, let's see here. Retweet that. Kate should be the next queen, Duchess of Cambridge. Uncle Gary Goldsmith said Harry and Meghan are Muppets. The Oprah interview left him livid, and his niece has the Diana touch. I remember reading that. By the Diana touch, I assume he means his niece have been figured by William. I was dying when I saw it. I'm glad I took the laugh out of myself already because I saw it yesterday. I was dying laughing. Let's see, there's 38 comments. Okay, dear baby Jesus. Goodbye, cool world. The man who thinks his niece has a Diana touch also thinks this wall is a toilet. Let that sink in. He thinks this wall is a toilet. Oh my dear Lord Jesus. Get such class. And not a Muppet after all. Okay. People just dying. Okay, see ya in the next life cycle. Oh my Lord. Oh dear Lord Jesus. Oh, shot fired. Oh. This meme. I was laughing with this meme too. You mean this guy really walk like this? It's like, oh. Okay, to be fingered, you have to at least let him first touch you. Have you seen the way Kate flinch when Will touches her? It's almost as bad as the Melania when Donald hand away. Don't touch me. Oh my God, the squad is getting brutal for him. Okay, politeness went out door, child. Oh Lord, I wasn't ready for that one. You. People just laughing. Oh my God, that was cold. Oh dear. This is why I don't need to be on all sort of social media because the squad are everywhere and they'll bring out the good one on my timeline. I don't need to be. Alright. May they rest in peace, by the way. That's for them yesterday. Okay. I mean, I think that was her birthday yesterday. Okay. Amen. Alright. Let's look at this. I think this should be my thing here. Okay, love. Alright, so I'm gonna stop. I'm more than an hour. Alright, let's go for a prayer. Prayer for what? Prayer for family. Lately I've been doing this and I've been getting some really good one. Pray for family. The Douglas popped up on the news. Alright, let's see here. Prayer for family. Let's look. This prayer is not for the Douglas because they allowed this guy to do his thing. I'm prayer for family who actually need it for safety, guidance, togetherness, and all of this. This one is getting my attention. All right, Father, our family seems to face one struggle after another. There are so many things we are dealing with at once. We need your strength and guidance during this trying time. Surround us with your comfort, pour your spirit on us, and give us the power to keep going. We not only pray for you to lift each of us up, but help us to support each other. Help us to have a genuine empathy for what each one of us is currently facing. We thank you and we love you. Amen. All right, so that's it for today. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share.